welcome back to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new here, I welcome you. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health awareness and sharing my life story with suspicious syndrome as well as mental health, along with tips and advice along the way. As well as in saying this, I educate and advocate you all about autism and mental health as much as I can, as well as taking you all a journey through my life. It's going to be about 65 tips based on grief for you guys, given to you from your beloved AspieAnswers or Aspie. And in saying this, you may be thinking, why 65 things? I could put more or less, but as the saying goes, why not? You know, share them with you. You can leave some, take some with you, hate some, or what have you. Do what is best for you, as I said, because obviously, as we know, grief affects people in different ways. And in saying this, hopefully, I have basically trying to share what has worked for myself in the past when I've been grieving and whatnot, and how I can cope. And hopefully in saying this, that we can respect each other's comments. So before I begin, I want to ask any of you that if you've dealt with grief and whatnot, how did you deal with it? Leave it in the comment section below so we can start a conversation to do, guys, because as we know, many a times, be it Christmas or a birthday of the particular loved one or whoever that we came close to that left us, basically can be really tough on us. So hopefully I can just give you these tips to make it a bit more tolerable. Tip number 1 is acknowledge that the holidays will be different and will always be tough. Tip number 2 is decide what traditions you want to keep. Number 3, decide which traditions you want to change. Create a new tradition in memory of your loved one, because obviously we know that sometimes if we create a memory of some sort that reminds us of them, it should bring us a bit more comfort and peace. Decide where you want to spend the holidays. You want to switch it up, the location, or maybe a comfort to keep it the same every year. Who knows? Either way, make that conscious decision about that very location. 6. Plan ahead and communicate with people you will spend the holiday with in advance to make sure everyone is in agreement about the traditions and plans that you've got reinforced, and hopefully in saying this, of course, not too much discomfort or disagreement between you. Number 7, remember not everyone will be grieving the same way you are grieving. So as I said before, grief can affect people in many different ways. People may cry, laugh, what have you. Some may not cry or what have you. So just remember to respect each other's differences in the way of grieving. 8, remember that the way others will want to spend their holidays may not match how you want to spend the holidays. 9, put out a memory stocking, memory box, or another special place where you and others can write down memories you treasure about that particular loved one, and maybe pick a time to read them together in the day. Number 10, light a candle in your home in memory of the person you have lost. Include one of your loved one's favourite dishes of the holiday meal. 12, be honest. Tell people what you do want to do for the holidays and what you don't want to do, because obviously it's okay if you don't want to do anything, you know, because obviously it's how you deal with your grief and whatnot. Make a donation to a charity that was important to your loved one in their name. Number 13, buy a gift if you would have given to your loved one and donate it to a local charity. 14, if you're feeling really ambitious, adopt a family in memory of your loved one, or even just a family pet maybe. This can often be done through a church, Salvation Army, or Goodwill. 15, see a counsellor, or shall we say 16, maybe you've been putting it off. The holidays are especially tough, so it's important to find someone to talk to and find that time period also, as well as say this, if you don't feel that comfortable talking to a counsellor, you know, maybe just hopefully spend time with your family and just talk it out with the family, and hopefully they'll understand. Number 17, pick a few special items that belong to your loved one and gift them to friends and family who will appreciate them. Number 18, make a memorial ornament, wreath, or other decoration in honour of your loved one. 19, if you have been having a hard time parting with your loved one's clothing, use the holidays as an opportunity to donate some of the items to a homeless shelter or any other charity that is in your area. 19, send a holiday card to friends of your loved one who may regret having lost touch with. 20, Visit your loved one's gravesite and leave a grave blanket, wreath or souvenir or some other meaningful holiday item that will make you remember them. 21. Play your loved one's favourite holiday music. 22. If your loved ones hated holiday music, that's okay. Play whatever music, or shall we say, play whatever music they loved. 21 was, do you know when you are having an especially bad day? It's important to write down our thoughts and hopefully in sadness with these bad thoughts that they will clearly go away. I find that sometimes when I have a bad day, I write it either in a journal or on the PC and save it somewhere safe on my PC, like on my hard drive and whatnot, keep away of prying eyes, per se. Skip holiday events if you are in a holiday overload. Don't feel guilty about skipping events if you're experiencing holiday overload, however, if you do decide to skip it, because obviously people need to understand that, and if people think you're just being stupid about it or whatever they may think about you, let them think that, because it's all about you at the end of how you feel at the end of the day, you know, if you want to do anything or not. Just remember, basically, when it comes down to it, don't always feel trapped when you know, go to holiday events. Drive yourself so you can leave if it gets a bit too much. You know, give yourself some time and space away from this areas that may trigger you, you know, in remembrance of your loved one. And in saying this, basically, when it comes down to it, I believe that, you know, if we don't have a car, maybe find a way just to part ways somewhere and just excuse yourself, and hopefully your family. Pull out some old family albums and spend some time on the holiday season looking at those photos. Talk to kids about the holidays. It can be confusing for kids that the holidays can be both happy and sad at the same time, especially after a death. Let them know it's okay to enjoy the holidays and it's okay to be sad. Make a dish that your loved one used to make. Don't be discouraged if you try to make the dish of theirs and you failed it, you know. I've been there, done that, you know, trying to make a dish that I try to recall when, you know, I've been doing it. Some days I fail it and all that. We've all been there, so, you know, or at least I have, for failing a dish. Leave an empty seat at the holiday table in memory of the loved one that is passed on. If leaving an empty seat is too depressing, however, invite someone who doesn't have any family to spend the holiday with you and the family. Don't send any holiday cards this year if you feel too sad or overwhelming about it. Don't feel guilty about not sending holiday cards, however, because obviously, again, you know, people should be able to understand. Create a dear photograph with a photo of a holiday past. Skip or minimize gifts. After a death, material things can seem less meaningful and the more can seem especially stressful for the ones around you or just even including yourself. Talk as a family and decide whether you truly want to exchange gifts this year. Put out a photo table with photos of your loved one at holiday celebrations in the past. Go to a grief group when everyone looks so gosh darn filled with holiday cheer. Sometimes it's helpful to talk with others who are also struggling, because obviously, you know, a bit of a listening ear and whatnot can go a long way. Skip or minimize the decorations if they are too much this year. Don't worry, you'll see plenty of decorations outside your home. Basically, if you do decide to maybe walk around the streets, if there's been some Christmas lights going and whatnot. Don't feel guilty if you skip or minimize the decorations, however, as well. Remember that crying is okay. The holidays are everywhere and who knows what may trigger a cry fest for you. We've all been there and it's okay to cry, and even if you're in the stock hole like Target or somewhere that you want a bit of privacy, to just do it. Volunteer somewhere in your loved one's memory. You can basically volunteer maybe in a shop or something in remembrance of your loved one that they may have volunteered in, or what they were associated with, be it if it's animal welfare kind of charity, or maybe something like a Goodwill charity of being in a, you know, shop, be it like maybe the Salvation Army shop or some shop that they were affiliated maybe as a church. You could probably help out for, you know, people that are homeless. Another one is basically let your perfectionism go. I know many people think that everything has to be perfect, If he say you always had a perfect tree inside the house, perfectly wrapped gifts and perfect table, except that this year may not be perfect, and that is alright. Also, I know this is easier said than done when you want to, you know, what you should do for the holidays. Ignore the people who want to tell you what you should be doing for the holidays. Again, this is up to you how you want to go about it. Do you want to spend time with your friends or family, or do you want to spend it on your own? Never feel guilty about it, because obviously at the end of the day it's all about you, how you feel in yourself and whatnot. Trust yourself, communicate with your family, and do what works for you. Another one is seeking gratitude. As you know, basically I'm all about positivity, or I try to be, you know, and I'm all about trying to uplift people's spirits by, you know, being positive. And even though many people may think Aspie, you shouldn't be positive all the time, it can be a bad thing. That's your choice how you want to go about it. But then, you know, it can be sure as tough, but if you can find a day that you can do this before Christmas or during Christmas time, if you feel to, you know, just find one thing that you're forever grateful for. It doesn't have to be top 5 or top 10 that you usually write in, just one, you know, write it down, photograph it, share it on Facebook or whatever you want to do with it. Just look for the little things. Here's some tips if you're struggling with that, you know. Watch the food. Food can make us feel better in the short term, but damn you, dopamine. Until we feel like crap later that we ate the whole tin of holiday cookies. Don't deprive yourself, but be careful that you don't let food become your holiday comfort. Watch out for the booze. As they say, you know, alcohol can be a fast friend for grieving, hearsay. And that's, if that a holiday party was sparking up, it's getting too much for you, head home instead of trying to go to an open bar. If you're stressed out about making holiday dinner, don't be afraid to ask someone else to cook or buy dinner this year for you. If you're stressed out about the crowds at the mall, cut back on the gifts. Basically, it'll do your shopping online. Splurge a gift on you, however, because obviously it's all about you as well as the person you're grieving for, because obviously you are entitled. You need to self-involve yourself about things, and it's okay sometimes within reason, of course, to splurge on yourself on a holiday gift this year, and maybe make it a good one, you know, make yourself proud. Say yes to getting help. There will be people around you who may want to help you and may offer you support, so be wise to the ones that are trying to reach out to you to help and support you through your time of grief, because obviously, you know, many people may think that you need that, you know, help and whatnot. Just take it up anyways, regardless, and just, you know, thank them for the same. Asking others to help you with your cooking, shopping or decorating can be a big relief, also a big weight off your shoulders if you do decide. Donate a holiday meal to a family in need through a local church, Salvation Army or Department of Social Services or wherever it may be that does, you know, the donating of food. Identify people who will be able to help and support you during these holidays and who may cause you more stress. Try to spend more time with the former group and less on the latter group. Have a moment of silence during your holiday season with a prayer or a toast in memory of your loved one. Identify the people who will be able to help and support you during the holidays, you know, as I said. Make some quiet time for yourself. The holidays can be hectic. Make quiet time for yourself to maybe journal, listen to music, meditate, or what have you, whatever you do in your downtime. Practice self-care. I know how cliche this may sound, but it's truth. Whatever it is that helps you do the recharge, do it. Support kids by doing a memorial grief activity together. Donate Ulcer flowers or other holiday decorations at your place of worship in memory of loved one if you go to church or what have you. Prioritize and don't overcommit. This is an important one. When our holidays are filled with so many parties, dinners and events and other things that's happening around you, you know, save some of these energy for those that are most important to you. Look at everything you have to do and rank them in order if need be. So do a to-do list, a hearsay, which obviously this comes off it. Plan the most important, skip the rest. Check it twice. Grief makes it harder, faster, concentrate and remember things. when you have a lot going on these holidays, be sure to actually have a list beside you, maybe as well as a calendar. If you have to, plan in advance. Maybe, as I said before, when it comes down to all these to-do lists that you have to do. Skip it. Really? You may be thinking, why is that? Again, it's okay if you just can't face the holiday season of this special season. It's okay to take a break this year. Before you do go to this extreme note, however, consider if you could just simplify your holiday. If you do skip, still make a plan though. Decide if you still want to see friends, go see a new movie, or make any other plans. Enjoy yourself. The holidays will be tough, but there will also be love and joy. And just as a little reminder to you guys, remember it's okay to be happy or sad depending on how you go about this. This doesn't diminish how much you love and miss the person that isn't here for Christmas with you this year and many years in the past and in the future, basically. So this quickly ends hopefully a real short video for you guys based on the actual tips on how to cope with grief. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Smash the like if you did. Feel free to comment below, as I said. Also feel free to share your ideas if I've missed any. I know there's probably plenty more, but remember, if you do choose to comment and others come on board to see these comments, be respectful, because obviously it's a tough time. I want my channel to hopefully be a non-judgmental and non-bullying zone. So enough with you guys. Thanks for support. Thanks for watching. Do what love you do. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.
Merry